Hi, everyone. Welcome to my channel. My name is Chris. This is She Talks to Angels YouTube channel. I decided to do romance readings for spring, partially because my cousin Erica gave me this beautiful bouquet of peonies for my birthday in April, and I have them right beside my monitor. And I'm surprised at how much they brighten my day. I just started off my morning meditation with wanting to see the world through rose-colored glasses today. So let's talk about love. Let's talk about spring. I have some Japanese cherry blossoms behind me here. So I'm just connecting with your energy. And we're going to ask the question, what does Pisces need to know for their highest good and the highest good when it comes to love and romance for 2026? What does Pisces need to know when it comes to love and romance 2026? Thank you so much. Okay. Okay, so it's telling me whomever I'm connecting with, your recent past is the Queen of Wands. Your here and now is the Nine of Pentacles. And your future is the Knight of Swords. Super interesting that you and Aquarius have very different readings than the rest of the group. It's weird. I don't know how these things work, but wow. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so I feel like when it comes to love and romance and your recent past with the Queen of Wands here, I feel like you've been feeling very independent, okay, whether or not you're single or in a connection. I also feel like you've been very truthful, okay? Maybe you've had a great idea or you're speaking your truth, or maybe you've started writing or started a podcast. But this has to do with mental activity, having a big idea, speaking your truth. And we also have the Knight of Wands, okay, which is all about sort of pursuing your goals, but very often it has to do with taking a trip, okay, or a vacation. It's not about moving to a new city or changing your name or anything like that, but it's telling me that, wow, you know, like you're restless. You're like, okay, I have this great idea. I'm going to travel. I'm going to start my own business. I feel, you know, I'm going to be truthful with my partner. Maybe I want to go on a honeymoon, or I want to celebrate our anniversary, or we need to plan a vacation, or we need to start a business together. Anyway, so there's a lot of really passionate energy here. Even in the here and now, you know, the Nine of Pentacles is all about celebrating how far you've come. You've worked really hard, and now it's time to enjoy some of your, you know, some of the rewards of all your hard work. And so maybe you're treating yourself and your partner to restaurants or buying a new outfit. Sometimes when this card comes in, very often, somebody might be taking you out and treating you special, taking you on vacation. I asked for more information. We have the King of Pentacles and we have the Page of Swords. And so I'm just getting the feeling like, you know, it's like you are good at managing your money. And the Page of Swords is it's kind of about gossip and complaining and commiserating and Um, but yeah, I just think this has to do with, um, I'm just getting this feeling like, I or we work really hard and we deserve good things. And it's not all work, 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 save, save, save. In the spring, maybe because of your birthday, you want to splurge a little bit, either on your partner, or maybe your partner is going to splurge on you. Okay. Or if you're dating, like that, somebody's going to pick you up, you're not going to pick them up. Somebody's going to take you somewhere real nice and you are not getting the bill. Okay. It's just sort of like, I have arrived, is the feeling I'm getting for you, Pisces. Okay. And I think if anyone doesn't treat you accordingly, you are going to tell them. Okay. Or if your partner, tries to buy you a Big Mac for your anniversary, they're going to be told, no, 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 no. This is a Michelin star birthday. Okay. So your future here, we have the Knight of Swords. Okay, so we've gone from the Page of Swords to the Knight of Swords. So I feel like if anything is bothering you with your partner, if they're not respectful, or you've kind of suggested with the Page of Swords here, like, I'm kind of complaining, like, I really like it if you didn't leave your shoes by the door, that kind of thing. Well, it's saying it when it comes to love, you're going to really tell somebody off if they don't listen to you. Okay. I've asked for more information, and similar to Aquarius, we have the Magician here and we have the Strength card. Okay. So, what's similar about these two things? We have the infinity loops there, right? So, Spirit is telling me that it's important for you to see where you have enabled things around you or you have let things happen in the past, right? Like it's important to kind of take responsibility for your role in creating the situation. People are going to be pretty shocked if you just kind of say out of the blue, like, I'm leaving you because, your shoes are still in front of the door. Okay. So this is really, it's not as much about your partner or about your family or about your kids or whatever. You're learning how to only give as much as somebody else is able to give. With the Strength card, you're learning healthy give and take. Um, you can help, but it's up to you to say, I can only help for an hour on Saturday. Okay. And it's important when you need help to ask for what you need. Okay. And to be really clear about that, which I know isn't always your thing, right? So find a way to communicate your needs. Maybe it's leaving a note if you can't ask directly. But if people haven't been getting the hints, you need to find a way to communicate and get people to acknowledge that they've listened, that they've heard and listened to you. Okay. And with the Magician, you're also being told to, it's time, you might be ticked off at everybody else, okay, because you're burnt out, you're tired of asking, da 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 da. Oh no, I don't know what just happened there. Camera just cut out and it's still recording. Okay, we'll see what happens. Enough is enough. Um, but yeah, so Spirit wants you to put the focus back on yourself. Okay, you can't control other people, but you can control yourself. So um yeah, look at what you're doing. When you get frustrated with what everybody else is doing, what are you doing? So Spirit is asking you to go to the doctor, to go to the dentist, to focus on your diet. Are you getting enough exercise? As above, so below. Um, yeah, and to just, make sure to continue to have a grateful attitude. Okay, so um, it's asking for help, but expecting, that help will be given. Okay. What else? Yeah. So the infinity loop is your symbol, Pisces, for romance and love. Okay. You're going to give, but you're also going to be open to receiving. And if you have a hard time asking for what you want or what you need, start with easy asks. Maybe practice throughout the day, so that when it comes to asking for what you want or what you need, In the difficult times, it might make it a bit easier. Okay, but focus. Spirit is asking you to focus on yourself, on your health, decluttering, and gratitude. Okay, and just keep that infinity loop in mind when you're setting healthy boundaries with people, so that it doesn't come to the point that you're resentful. Okay, and flip it out. Okay, so that feels complete. Sending you big, big hugs. I love you guys so much, and I look forward to reading for you again really soon.